Have you been thinking about selling your home and you've been wondering, can you sell your home on your own without a realtor? That's what we're talking about today. Hey everyone, I'm Marvin, real estate broker with Night Owl Realty. To be honest, the FSBO route does work out for some sellers who don't want to hire a realtor to help them sell their house. The number one reason most sellers go for sell by owner is the seller believes that they can save time and money by selling their house on their own. However, in 2020, only 8% of for sale by owners were successful in selling their house on their own, and the remainder who tried selling on their own ended up hiring a realtor to assist them in selling their home. On average, most for sale by owners who sold their homes on their own ended up selling for $70,000 to $80,000 less than had they used a realtor to help them sell. If you made up your mind that you want to sell your home on your own, I'm just saying, every real estate transaction is not created equal, and sometimes getting a home sold can be even challenging for real estate professionals who sell homes regularly. So, let's talk about some tips to help you sell your home on your own and the liability that you hold if this is the route that you want to go. You're going to need to do some research and have this planned out very well. So start with looking at comps and coming up with an asking price. You're going to need to determine what your home is worth based on current market values compared to other homes similar in amenities, condition, and size to yours that have sold near your home within, let's say, the last 6 months. Once you know your comps, then you need to come up with a realistic asking price. Pricing your home correctly is very important because if you set your asking price too high, then your home could end up sitting on the market for a long time, and that's not what you're trying to accomplish. You're actually trying to get your home sold, and if you price it too low, then you could end up leaving money on the table, and that's not what you're trying to do either. The goal is to get all the equity you can from your home when you're selling. Am I right? If you tried and you just can't figure out how to come up with comps to price your home correctly, let me know. I can help you figure that out if you need me to. Something else you want to consider is, are you going to work with realtors even though you're selling your home on your own? And so what that means is, are you willing to pay a realtor if they bring you a ready and willing buyer to purchase your home? Because almost 90% of buyers use realtors to purchase a home. Buyers want their own representation and someone guiding them through the process when they're trying to buy a home. So if you don't want to work with any realtors at all, then I would say make sure that that's known up front in your listing wherever you post it for sale so buyers are aware of that. The next thing you want to do when you get ready to sell your home is make sure it's show ready. Any items that need to be addressed or fixed, have them taken care of. Also do a deep clean and declutter the house and take care of any landscaping issues that need to be done as well. You want to create an inviting space that buyers can visualize themselves living in. Once you have your asking price and the house is super clean, then you want to get photos done. Don't take photos with your cell phone because you want your home to look its best online because you're trying to appeal to buyers. And in most cases, photos from cell phones, they just don't get the job done. I would suggest hiring a professional real estate photographer to help you take the photos because most buyers start their home search by looking online. Whether they're on their phone or their computer, you want the best possible looking pictures that you can get. This step right here, this is the number one way to keep yourself out of trouble and possibly out of court. You want a disclosure statement to give buyers once you've accepted their offer on your home. And I can't stress this enough. Disclose, and when you're in doubt, disclose some more. What a disclosure statement does is it tells potential buyers things that could be possibly wrong with the house they're trying to buy. You want to disclose things like, are there any foundation, plumbing, sewer, or leaky roof problems? When was the roof last replaced? Are there any AC issues, or have there been any termites, or was there a flood, or has there been any mold problems, etc.? You get the idea. Disclose everything that you know, because if you don't disclose a material fact that you should have during the sale, and the buyer finds out that there's a problem after the sale is complete, and there's something you should have disclosed that you didn't, the buyer could come after you in a lawsuit. You don't have time for lawsuits, do you? It's not worth it. Just disclose what you know. Trust me, it will make your life a lot easier. When you go for sale by owner, you're limiting the number of potential buyers who will see your home because you don't have access to the same marketing channels as realtors. So you want to make sure to market your home. You can put a for sale sign in the yard. You can tell everybody that you know that your house is for sale. You can place an ad in a newspaper. You can make flyers for open houses that you hold. But remember what I said, Most buyers start their home search online, so you're going to need a presence on social media to advertise your home. You want to post your home on all the major real estate sites online that you can. You could also post and run ads on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get more exposure and eyeballs on your home. Once you've posted your house for sale, you're going to need to be ready to answer the phone, texts, and emails when potential buyers reach out to you and have questions or they want to set up showings. If you want to get your home sold, guess what? You're going to need to answer emails, texts, and phone calls. You also want to be available and flexible for showings with buyers on your home. Since you're going to be selling your home on your own, you need to be there for every showing request that buyers may have. And flexibility and being available is very important because buyer schedules could be crazy and they could be all over the place. And you don't want to miss out on any potential sale because you can accommodate a showing time for a buyer. Now, the most important piece that holds this all together and ensures that you get to the closing table and get your money is contracts and negotiating offers. What happens when someone wants to make an offer on your home, and what if you and the potential buyer aren't represented by a realtor? You're going to need to know what contracts and forms to use and how contracts work in a real estate transaction. As tempting as it's going to be, don't just get caught up on the amount of money that the buyer is offering you. There's more to an offer than just the price, like what are the terms of the offer? Are there any contingencies that you need to be aware of? Does the buyer have another house that they need to sell first before they can buy your home? Does the buyer want you to contribute any closing costs? Does the buyer want you to do some type of seller financing, or is it an iBuyer that's trying to buy your home, or is it an investor trying to buy your home? You also want to consider how you're going to review offers on your home. What if you get multiple offers? You're going to need to know how to validate proof of funds for cash buyers or buyers who are obtaining loans to purchase your home. You're also going to need to know the difference between the loan types. Is it a FHA loan that the buyer has? Is it a conventional loan, or is it a VA loan? And if you run into a problem, someone else you can reach out to besides a realtor would be a real estate attorney to try and answer your questions. At the end of the day, you could absolutely sell your home on your own. However, if you've never done it before, it could be an overwhelming process because there's so many moving parts and liability associated with selling a house. I would advise, if you find yourself becoming too overwhelmed with the process, hire a professional to assist you in getting your home sold. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home in North Phoenix, or the surrounding areas, and you have questions, I have answers, contact me. I'm Marvin, real estate broker with Night Owl Realty, where we're up all night closing the deal.